Shortly after arriving in Florida, we hit the road for sunny Miami to visit Chad and the guys with the Miami Marlins for the next DuraEdge Bass Fishing Experience barbecue at the ballpark.
Yeah, so all this was like loaded from, they were driving semis over the flooring to get out here, and then the line is we gain about a foot of shade a day starting at April 14th. Did hobbies when I was there early just to go.
Oh, I've heard stories about Hobby.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you haven't heard, I'm sure Grant one day.
Oh, that's Hobby?
We'll stop the party and have Hobby tell the story.
Oh yeah, he's told me the story. Have at it. These ones are all warm.
So what story he told you about me? Which one?
It involves turkeys.
Yeah.
that one was the good one. I don't know what else. I think that's the only one I've heard, honestly. I've heard it in a couple different versions, I think.
A lot of people call that bestiality.
Yeah. I was really good at it. I call it reproduction.
I was really good at it.
I call it an honest job.
That wasn't a business, you'd have been in jail.
Just put on a show.
There's a lot of pressure on me now.
It's all you, Hobby. Oh! Had a great time in Miami. It was one of the most fun cookouts I've had since doing this, but now it's time to get in tournament mode. The Harris Chain of Lakes is one of the coolest fisheries in the state of Florida, in my opinion. It's such a diverse ecosystem, and there's so many different kinds of grasses. There's so many ways you can fish it. It's just a really cool place to fish. You know, last time we had an open there a couple years back, I didn't do that great, so I was really looking forward to getting back there. I've been spending a little bit of time each time I've been down in Florida getting ready just in case we had another tournament, and I knew it would just be a matter of time before we did. And I really wanted to improve on my performance last year and put in the work to do so. It's Thursday morning, January 16th. Made it to the Harris Chain. We're about to go out and practice. It's about 7 o'clock. Had frost on the boats this morning. It was a little chilly. We've got the nice dreaded Florida cold front, but we're gonna go get after them. We're gonna go to Lake Griffin today. We fished Lake Harris yesterday, and it was a little bit of a struggle. I'm trying to find kind of a needle in the haystack deal, so it's been a challenge to get a lot of bites. But when I find a spot, generally
continue on County Road 46A for 1 mile.
So I'm going to continue to plug away. Griffin's been fishing a little bit better from what I've heard from some of my friends and stuff. So we're going to go there, try to find some fish. It's probably going to be a slow start being so cold in the morning, but it's going to warm up pretty quick once that sun gets up. Let's do it. Well, it's Saturday. We just finished up on the water. Just got back to the place. It's a little after 6 o'clock. Another tough day out there. It's been a really challenging practice out there in the Harris chain. They're kind of in between a phase whether they want to spawn or they want to keep feeding up to get ready for the spawn. So they're kind of in that in-between weird phase. They're pretty challenging to catch right now. Most people I'm traveling with and talking to pretty much having the same situation. We're going to keep going out and grinding out there. Not a lot of fish on beds right now. There's a few, but those big ones really haven't pulled up, which is making it a little bit challenging to get a bigger bag other than offshore, which has also been challenging because it's getting beat up by almost everybody in the field, and they're getting a little stingy about what they want to bite. So tomorrow we're just going to go out and make the most of our day. Oh yeah. Dude, seriously, as slow as can be. Look at how it ate it. Ooh, doggy. So it's Thursday night. We just had a rain out / storm cancellation for the first day of the Bass Open. So we'll fish a full field tomorrow and Saturday. It's going to get a little bit colder than it had been the last couple of days. So a cold front's kind of a big deal in Florida. I'm hoping those offshore fish will bite tomorrow for us. I really only got a couple areas. I'm going to go grind them out, and we're going to hope for 5 good ones. No. That's her, boy.
That's good. He's right there.
Here's some of it.
Damn, son, that's nice. That's fucking nice right there.
Destin. Come here, Mama. Thanks to that Big Mama day one, we were sitting pretty in 17th place going into the next day, and I was really excited to get out there again. The first day was definitely a grind, but I knew day 2, if we stuck it out and we really grinded on them with a longer day, we could make it happen for both myself and my co-angler, Eric Andrews. We're gonna get him, Eric. I said we're gonna get him. Don't worry, you're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. There he's out. Start now. Day 2 definitely proved to be more of a grinder day. You know, it was a much tougher day for almost everybody in the fields. The weights went down significantly. Very fortunate to get a couple decent bites, made a couple key adjustments. I picked up a worm once we stopped getting bit on the moving baits and caught my biggest fish, about 4 pounds, maybe a little bigger. My co-angler Eric ended up catching a 7-pounder at the end of the day to put the icing on the cake, and ended up finishing second in the tournament, so that was really cool too. Overall, it was a great event. I'm really looking forward to the next event. With a great start to the season, can't be any more happy.